Welcome back, everyone! Today, we are diving deep into the high-octane events of One Punch Man Chapter 236, titled Part-Time Bro 2. Picking up directly from the sudden monster ambush in Chapter 235, Garou is forced to push his limits while hiding his past, leading directly into a massive dream match martial arts confrontation. Let's break down every single panel. We open on a dark, high-contrast splash illustration of Saitama, crouching in a heroic stance, his cape billowing dramatically beneath the bold title, The Smoldering Fist of Justice. It sets an epic, calm backdrop before plunging us right back into the mayhem on the ground. Picking up immediately from Chapter 235, the giant monster reels from Garou's roaring aura sky-ripping fist. Leaping into the air, Garou follows up without mercy, unleashing Dom's whirlwind iron-cutting fist to slice and dice the beast in midair. Watching from a distance, Bang notes with pride that Garou has been secretly polishing advanced techniques behind his back. Suiryu's eyes go wide in total shock as he gasps, "Whoa!" while Garou's younger co-worker Shinya cheers in awe at his senpai's power. But the fight isn't over yet! At the bottom of the page, the dying monster's eye suddenly glows with lethal energy! In a final desperate act, it fires a massive energy beam straight at Garou! Garou instinctively dodges in midair, but as the beam surges past him, panic sets in with a sudden, "Oh crap!" He looks back in horror, realizing he dodged right out of the way of his helpless co-worker standing directly in the beam's line of fire. The energy beam detonates with catastrophic force, carving a massive, pitch-black crater into the ground. Smoke and debris swirl through the air as someone screams in panic, "Shinya! Boss!" Garou lands on the pavement, standing completely silent and wide-eyed with a sweat drop, staring into the dark abyss, horrified that his dodge just caused his co-workers to be vaporized. Garou suddenly looks up, and up on the edge of a nearby building, Suiryu is standing high above, holding the entire multi-ton moving truck with his bare hands, while the workers hang on inside. Suiryu catches his breath, exhaling a calm, "Whew, that was a close one," as Garou stares up in absolute shock. Suiryu lowers the heavy truck back down to the ground. Brushing off the effort, he grins at the terrified workers. "See? Aren't you glad I was around?" He strikes a pose, winking and telling them to spread the word about Suiryu of the Void Fist, especially to the ladies. Garou, completely annoyed by the showmanship, gives a cold side-eye. Barely. While the workers pose for selfies with Suiryu, Garou angrily asks what he's doing there. Suiryu drops the playful act and steps up. Driven by pure martial arts curiosity, Suiryu demands to know the secret behind the former hero hunter's power, dropping into a stance and asking directly, "Care to spar with me?" Shinya freaks out as he finally connects the dots, realizing his quiet co-worker is the infamous hero hunter who crushed S-Class heroes. Garou tries to shrug it off, asking, "What if I say no?" But Suiryu points out that Garou owes him for saving his co-workers. Realizing he can't walk away, Garou sighs. "Don't come crying to me then." Garou abandons his friendly worker facade. Heavy, jagged shadows shroud his face as his eyes glow with cold intensity. Shaping his hand into a blade-like stance, he looks like he is preparing to unleash the whirlwind iron-cutting fist once again, delivering a chilling warning. "I'm pretty bad at holding back." Unshaken by Garou's dark aura, Suiryu strips off his shirt and flexes his massive physique, taking a deep breath to psych himself up. From the side, Bang smiles thoughtfully, keen to see if this battle will reveal the true limits of Suiryu's Void Fist. Meanwhile, Garou's co-workers peek from behind a wall. The terrified boss nervously suggests they step back, But a completely hyped-up Shinya refuses to budge, declaring he isn't gonna miss a one-on-one fight like this.
Suiryu enters his fighting stance. Across 3 crisp panels, he shifts his weight, rolls his shoulders, and aligns his open palms with fluid, combat-tested precision, preparing to unleash his full martial prowess. Garou counters by assuming Bang's signature water stream rock-smashing fist. He carves flowing circular arcs through the air, his hands leaving visible streams as he settles into an impenetrable defensive stance. The camera tightens on close-up panels of both fighters. Suiryu flashes a confident, eager smirk, while Garou glares back with razor-sharp intensity, the scar over his face highlighting his dangerous focus. A wide shot frames the 2 prodigies standing feet apart. Debris lingers in the heavy air between them, while Bang and the moving crew watch on with bated breath, waiting for the spark.
They detonate forward in a split-second head-on collision. It's pure, brutal hand-to-hand combat. Garou drives a lethal straight punch right at Suiryu, but Suiryu reacts instantaneously, raising his leg to cleanly block Garou's fist mid-air with a heavy high kick. The bone-crushing physical impact locks them in place as the ultimate battle we've all been eagerly waiting for finally begins. What an absolute hype setup between 2 absolute martial arts powerhouses! I am incredibly excited to see how this fight unfolds in the next chapter. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more One Punch Man content.